Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, class. Welcome in. Hello, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'll start by introducing myself. I am Maggie, your substitute teacher today. Welcome to class. Hey, God's girl. Good to see you. We'll take a quick attendance. God's girl is present. I keep wanting to do that Freudian slip, but we're done with the kids, right? Mother's Day is over, but we're mothers every day. Good morning, Mona. Thank you so much for being here. Mona, the moderator, please tell us about your YouTube channel. Hello, hello. We've got Amethyst. Amethyst is present. Thank you so much for being here. We had a great time. I was going to say Friday night. It was Saturday with the arroz con pollo. Let me know if there's any left. I've got some chicken left I actually meant to give to you, but I think I'll barbecue today so we can go ahead and use all of that, or air fry barbecue. We got Vel in the house. Good morning. She's present and in class. Thank you all so much for being here. So let's see, I was off for a couple of days. Sunday was Mother's Day. It was a great day. Spent the day with the family. Asked Nana what she wanted to do, and she wanted to garden. So I took the boys over there. Honestly, y'all, I just took a nap. I went to their guest room and took a nap because I fasted on Sunday, and I'm fasting today, the egg and apple fast. So we'll talk a little bit about that. That was Mother's Day on Sunday. It was great. The boys were out moving pots and planting stuff. I don't know. I'm not a gardener. Hey, good morning, Needs Watches. Thank you so much for being here. Needs Watches, I actually need a recommendation from you. Father's Day is coming up. What do you recommend for someone who already watches? I've gotten a case before, but let me know if there's like an accessory or something that a watch connoisseur would appreciate. That's not another watch. But so yesterday, you all, if you were here for the, I know it was kind of mixed into the video, but I did an unboxing. I did get a beautiful Mother's Day like brunch set. And so I had a girlfriend come over yesterday. We did a spa day, so facials, mani-pedi, and facial massage. So I took the day off yesterday. I did post pictures on my Instagram. Thank you, Needs Watches, and he's present in class. Y'all check him out. If you have a YouTube channel or you have a business, please let us know what it's about in the chat. I'll bring it up on the screen so people can check you out. Please go over there and subscribe because he knows everything about watches and then some. But yes, so yesterday I just set the table, y'all. I ate everything in the brunch set. I still have some wine. I think I'm going to do, it's a Pinot. I think I may do a shrimp scampi recipe. I'll place an order today and do a shrimp scampi recipe for tomorrow that uses some white wine. I'm very much a lightweight, so one glass is fine for me. But I don't know if I introduced myself. But for anybody who's new here, like I said, I'm just a boy mom times two. I am a former corporate executive, but so much happier at home. I do work in tech at home. And in my class, I teach you all the substitutions that I've made, food substitutions to maintain so far about a 77-pound weight loss with at least 25 more to go. These are recipes that you could add to your cookbook because you do need a cookbook. Mine is coming. But things that you would cook for the family, that you would cook for yourself, just substituting, like I always say, substituting ingredients that I used to love for the ones that actually love me back. Used to have a lot of health, not a lot, let me be honest. I am healthy, but as we age, I'm 46, so I definitely want to age gracefully. But the weight that I carry post 40, the weight problem started to turn into a health problem. And, I was one of those people that would go to the doctor, once a year for, your doctor's appointment and tests and everything. And then, you get on the scale and you're shocked at the number and you have the conversation about BMI. But the blood work just did a little uptick in the wrong direction, you know, after being normal on paper, normal. Then, like within a year, you know, was pre-diabetic. Blood sugar was going up. Elevated cholesterol. It was going into like the borderline range, and then blood pressure was elevated. And you know, I don't have to tell you all, health is important. None of this stuff matters if we're not healthy. And so I am adamant about that. I am not the food police. Definitely eat what you love. But you know what I've learned in my journey? It's not what you eat from time to time. It's what you eat all of the time. So I did enjoy myself yesterday. I posted some pictures on my YouTube story. No, y'all, I'm old. YouTube community. And oh no, Maria says the video is breaking up for her. Let me know if you guys can hear and see. I'm also on Instagram. Vel wants to know about the wine. So I got this Harry and David Pinot Gris. I'm not a wine snob, y'all. I don't know. It is a dry wine. Entirely grateful for everything because this was a gift, and I think it was just part of the set. So I did have a glass yesterday, but it is a very dry and not sweet wine. It's not Moscato. I know you wine snobs are gonna laugh at me. Let me turn down the air conditioning. So I wish I had someone to share it with, but this is all that I had yesterday. I had it with what came in the kit. It was a quiche. It was an onion and cheese quiche with a flaky pie crust. I'm sure it had full dairy and full cheese. It was amazing. I put it in the air fryer and then cut it. It was luscious. It was so good. I still have half of that left. It also came with some chocolates. Y'all remember the chocolates? I ate them all. They were little truffles, like a little box of 6. I ate them. I did not share. They were excellent. It came with English muffins, like real, like proper English muffins with the nooks and the crannies. I put them in under the air fryer so they could brown. Y'all, I put butter. I did have goat's butter. I was looking for regular butter, but I guess I'm out. I put my goat's butter on there. It came with a spread, Marionberry. Never heard of it. It's kind of like some special blackberry spread. Cream cheese. I broke out the real Philadelphia cream cheese, y'all. And then I pan fried. It came with Canadian bacon. So I made a couple little breakfast sandwiches. And then lemon poppy cake. I still have some in there, but yeah, I made a little spread. It was excellent. It was excellent. Oh, let's see what Maria says. Hey, Maria's present. Maria, really, people? And y'all, Maria's been inboxing me. I love it when you guys try these recipes and you let me know how they work for you because my palate has completely changed. And so I think my food tastes good. But when you all let me know that it works for you, it just makes my day. So Maria says, Maggie, I found non-dairy sour cream. Yes, I think I have to the Good Planet or something like that. Kite Hill also makes some. And non-dairy vegan cheddar cheese. Okay, so you're going all vegan. And you're having taco salad for lunch. Yeah, let me know how it goes. I love, you guys, this is what I do. I'm going to start cooking now because I'm hungry. And I'm just having eggs and apples, and I'll talk you guys through it. But I eat twice a day, and I only eat when I live stream for y'all. I did take yesterday off, and I ate everything. Not all of it, but I tasted everything that came in my little Mother's Day brunch set. It was a wonderful day off, but now I'm back on track. So I eat twice a day, and I eat when I live stream for you all, just so I can kind of answer any of your cooking questions, and you guys help keep me accountable because I want to get the rest of this weight off. Luckily, thankfully, my blood work and everything is normal now. So not normal blood pressure, normal cholesterol with no medication. I just take an allergy pill because where I live we have pollen. But I definitely wanted to course correct, while I could with my diet. I don't want to be on any maintenance medication. I know people have different challenges, but if it's doable, I wanted to do it. And so I'm really happy. I feel amazing. Feel a little bit bloated from yesterday, not going to lie, because I did. I had 2 English muffins, y'all, with Philadelphia cream cheese and Canadian bacon. It was so good. It was so good. Maria, you said you're not vegan, but you want to give it a try. Let me know how that vegan cheese is. I want to know how it melts. if you're making taco salad, you probably put it on cold from the fridge, but I'm curious how that vegan cheese would like melt in a quesadilla or something cheesy. Because y'all know I love cheese underneath the broiler. Oh, so many different things. Our stuffed peppers, our sliced tomatoes, so much good stuff. All right, so let me get my apples and my eggs. I'm gonna eat an apple raw. Hey, good morning, Miles is present. Come on into class. I'm gonna eat an apple raw, and then I'm going to pan fry. I know I do this all the time. Y'all have been sending me recipes, and I'm going to expand, but I'll talk to you about my egg and apple fast and why I do it, and you know, more good stuff is coming. A lot of good stuff is coming. All right, so I got fruit on the counter. I'm going to get started on the pan fried apples, and then I'll fry my eggs. I have a chicken marinating. I think I want to put it in the air fryer. We'll see. It's just a lot to deal with. Yeah, so Miles says vegan cheese melts like hard plastic. Y'all, here's the thing. I'm all about making good healthy choices. And you guys, I'm always sharing with you, stuff that I've tried. I have tried a lot of stuff that did not taste good, that did not cook well. You know what I mean? That does not, it's just not a good dining experience. And to me, I want to enjoy my food. I know some people are like, yeah, whatever, I'll eat it as long as I'm not hungry. I actually want to look forward to my food. And so I love it that I've shared with you guys some of the, brands. Nothing is sponsored here, but when I find something good, I'm going to tell you. And if I find something that's not good, I'm going to tell you. So one thing that I'm going to do, you all, I'm a student of Lead Attorney, excellent content creator, very generous with his knowledge. I bought his course because Maggie, the substitute teacher, is only 3 months old, and learning a lot, and you guys are part of the community. I'm so happy that you all are here. We're on our way to 999, so thank you for being here and liking the video, subscribing if you like what I'm doing. Oh yes, one of the things that lead attorney said for those of us who recommend products, and y'all, like I said, nothing is sponsored. If I just I'm holding stuff up because you asked where did you get that, and so I've been making these Amazon links. Thank you, Amethyst, for helping me. But there's so much that I use and so much that I buy. My descriptions for these videos are getting kind of long. So what I'm going to work on this week, I'm going to put together a Google Doc. So it'll be one link, and then anytime I get good stuff, I'll just put the link in that Google Doc because I don't want it to be, scrolling and you're looking for stuff. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put my apron on. Last update, housekeeping. I need to wash the Maggie apron. Maggie merch is coming. Some of you all who have been on the inside have seen a new avatar, cartoon, whatever. The one that I had from Bitmoji, I can buy it, but I can't sell it. So I did partner with a freelance artist on Fiverr. Fiverr? Yes. Who is creating, a little cartoon Maggie to go on the aprons, to go on the mugs, to go on the tote bags. And he's given me two, like the first version and then one revision. And then I'll have one more. And then you guys will see, some new merch coming out that you can buy if you want, completely optional. But I'm going to just put on whatever apron that I have now. You know what, Mona, we talked about that. Amethyst came over and I asked her about that. I'm going to tell you what she said. So today I'm going to put on the Paris apron. This one is Chocolat. I got it from a little quaint shop in Paris. I like to collect aprons whenever I travel. I'm traveling again this summer, so more will be coming. My little... Okay, so Mona, when Amethyst was over here and I was cooking for her, one of the things I did ask her about was that Amazon store, because that would be great, right? If I could just have one place that you all could go to and then have all of these ingredients. But when we looked at it, and if somebody knows different, please let me know, because I love it how our community helps each other. So what we found is that the Amazon store charges a fee. Amethyst, keep me honest, but I think it was like $39.99 a month. So $40 a month. And you have to have like handmade items. Like if I were making Maggie aprons, you have to like hand make your own stuff to sell in the store. And there's a fee. Maybe it'll make sense one day, but y'all, I'm still small. It's just me and my iPad. You know, this isn't a proper cooking show, but you're here, and I love that you come to class. Alex, my youngest, is going to help me when he's out of school. You know, I have two boys, and he's in boarding school. But when they get out, he's going to be my tech support. He is so excited. He wants to follow me around the kitchen with a camera. I don't know if I'm ready for that. But y'all let me know if you know anything different about the Amazon store. So I decided against it because it's $40 a month, and I cook, but I don't sell what I cook. I would cook for you for free. Yeah, I didn't know that either. So that's what we learned. So right now it's just going to be a Google Doc, and I'll call it something like, Maggie, where'd you get that? And then you guys can click on the Google Doc because I think lead attorney did that on one of his, and I'm just stealing shamelessly because I'm new here. Yeah, it's more complicated than the links. Okay, let's see. Washing my hands. I'm also a Scentsy consultant. I wear many hats, so if you need any home fragrance, link should be in the description. Yes, Danelle, thank you so much, sweetheart. I do get the affiliate links. So that was in one of the lead attorney's little modules that he did. So in full transparency, and I do have the disclaimer there. So I have a little site where when I recommend something or tell you guys that I bought something, and please only get it if you want to. This is not me selling. I'm just sharing what I do. So I am able, and Amethyst helped me create a link that gives me like a few pennies. So if you buy something from that link or something else, like within 24 hours or something like that, I get credit for or commission for sending you there. So yeah, when people buy from Amazon, I get a commission. Yeah, so I do have the links, but lead attorney said have like no more than 10 to 15. Y'all, there's easily 50 things in this kitchen that I've shared with you guys. So that's why I'm going to put them in a Google Docs in my descriptions, because even for Instagram, it tells me my description's too long because I just got too much in there. All right, but thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you all helping. All right, so let's get started with the fried apples and a raw apple, and I'll talk to you guys about the egg and apple fast. I've done this before. I do it from time to time, and I'll tell you why. All right, just getting a cutting board. I'm always telling you the one with the little lip here. I didn't know that. It's good if you're cutting anything that has liquid like lemon or chicken, so that you have a little groove to catch the liquid. This one's double-sided. You can use the flat side if you're not cutting liquid. So I'm going to be making fried apples, just one for later, and then I'll just cut a whole apple and eat it fresh because the fiber is also really good. Link is in the description. I bought this. You all don't need this. This is just something, I'm sharing with you all. I bought this little cooktop here so that I can cook in front of the iPad for you. Otherwise, I'd be running back and forth to the stove, which works fine. But if you do want a little cooktop, this duck's top I got from Amazon, and I like it. The only thing is that it doesn't work on all cookware. It works on stainless, and it works on cast iron. It won't work on my copper, and it won't work on my nonstick. Yes, thank you so much, Mona. Ooh, let's see. Miles is doing some fasting. So Miles says, oh yes, if you want to support, feel free. Thank you. Some of you all have asked. I'm not monetized yet, but I do have a Cash App, $M Brown. Okay, so Miles said you did intermittent fasting yesterday and you had avocado and hard-boiled eggs. I'm doing eggs and apples. Awesome. Y'all, like I said, growing up with a weight problem, I have struggled and I've tried a lot of different things. And here's the thing, they all work, and I support what works for you. Intermittent fasting, I've done Weight Watchers, Nutrisystem, all of them. The only problem is that I know we hate hearing about lifestyle, but if it's not something that you like and you want to keep up after you've lost the weight, excuse me, you all know we go back to eating the way that we did and the weight comes back. So for me, I have found something that I can maintain for the rest of my life, and I'm thrilled about that. Washing my hands. I just wiped off my cooktop Links are in the description. This is the Brandless all-purpose cleaner. It comes in a little concentrate and you add water. So I'm sustainable. All right, let me get a knife for our apple. Links are in the description. Brandless knives, under $10 in my opinion. Really good quality. You know, you just want a good chef's knife, something with a good blade and a sturdy handle, and just keep it sharp. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Washing my apples. All right, so Vel is fasting today. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Mona. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna cut these apples. You guys have seen me do these fried apples. We'll call them Lead Attorney's fried apples. That's what I'll call them in the cookbook. When I did my interview with Suzette Speaks, she was so gracious to interview me, and I was cooking for her. Lead Attorney was in the comments, and I was making fried apples. He got all excited, so I think he likes his with ice cream. Ah, yes, Maria, y'all. Maria made the Maggie cakes. I think she made them fresh. Thank you for the hearts. Hey, good morning. Look, I was just talking about Suzette Speaks, y'all. Suzette Speaks is here. Ah, I'm doing the fried apples again. I know I need to vary, but I'm doing my egg and apple fast. But yeah, Maria, I'd like to know. I know you said they microwaved well. I usually cook fresh, working from home. Gratefully, you know, I'm able to have access to the kitchen. But y'all, I'm just like you, you know. I'm a former Coca-Cola executive, and so I used to have that 2-hour commute and ripping and running and eating from the vending machine. So it's a struggle for a lot of us. Okay, so I have 2 whole apples. You guys have seen me do the fried apples. Great tip, Maria. If you buy them already sliced, like the ones that they have for the kids' lunches, that's fine. You can also do this with a whole apple. I would just eat it like this, but you know, I'll try to be a little bit more elegant. So I'm just going to cut it in half. And then you don't have to have really fancy knife skills. Just cut it in half, and then cut that half in half, and then cut that half in half. Just go across the, put the flat side down on the cutting board. So you have, you know, stability. And then you just want to take the knife and just slice down towards the cutting board. Keep your fingers out of the way and cut it in half. So I'm just doing apple slices like you would eat raw, which I'm going to do. Mm. 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 Y'all, even though I splurged yesterday, I just love how now, because I avoid, you know, so much sugar, I got a little spot on the back. I want to take this out. Natural things are so much sweeter to me. So Maria says she made a double batch. So she made Maggie cakes yesterday. Maria is my #queen. She's making Maggie cakes. She's making Maggie coffee. I'm going to place another order. She did the almond whipped cream and dusted it with cinnamon. It looks so good. I'm out of Maggie cream. I'm out of whipped cream, but I'm going to place an order today. Mona had fried apples this morning. Yo, I'm telling you, if you have a hard time eating fruit, fresh fruit, you saw I'm making this from a real apple. You know, there's ways to incorporate more fruits and vegetables. Hey, Invest BTC, thank you so much for coming to class. Shout out to my scholars. You guys all make my day. We'll start our day together. So Maria said she made a double batch and you were able to make 2 containers for Monday and Tuesday. You're going to make eggs tonight. Okay, good. Everybody's eating well. Y'all, I love this. It's so important. Look, if we could do it by ourselves, we would have been done it, right? There's some things that I can do by myself, like laundry, cleaning, whatever. But for me, the weight issue, I needed help. you know, and that's just me. So I'm seeing a metabolic specialist. But even, you know, just having you all here in the community to support each other, it's just wonderful. All right, so I have one apple already cut up. I'm just gonna eat. I'm gonna do the same to the other one, and I'm gonna fry. Hi, Nakia, welcome to class. Maria says you like the container. Oh, it's like a bowl, so you store it and you eat. That's great. Less dishes. So I'm gonna eat only eggs and apples today, and I'll tell you guys why. This is completely optional, but my metabolic specialist recommended it to me to kind of help jumpstart weight loss. All I'm doing is I'm cutting up my apple, y'all. Okay, so I've told this story before, but I know we have new people, so welcome to class. So happy to have you here. Today is my egg and apple fast, so I'm gonna do fried eggs and fried apples today. Okay, so it's like a lot of you all, I used to avoid the scale. I had one, y'all already know. Let me get my cast iron. I'm just gonna get my ingredients so I can do everything at the same time. Miles says you love eating out of a bowl. You shovel it in. Yeah, that's what the boys do. Whew, I know, right? I am opening a new sweetener today. I'm out of the Truvia. We used that last week. Okay, so back to the story time. I'll cut most and I'll walk you guys through. So, and I'm just making apple slices like you would eat. You could dice them. You could even do this whole. I'll give you some options. Okay, avoided the scale like everybody. Once a year, go to the doctor, get on the scale, have your moment of shock, have the talk about BMI and all that other stuff. But you know, when the weight wasn't really stopping me from living my life, I can be honest, and this isn't right, but I can be honest and say I was like, yeah. It was one of those things. I'll get around to it one day. Well, one day has come. Yes, I have tried monk fruit, Miles. I do have monk fruit in there. I've got monk fruit. I've got stevia. I'll get that out in a second. For the fried apples, I like to use brown sugar substitute. I'll check and see if I have a monk fruit brown. I know I have a monk fruit like table sugar substitute. Y'all let me know if sound and video is, that's the second person who said something. Let me know if sound and video is okay. I'm also on Instagram. I will refresh if I need to. So a nutritionist said I used to see at Coke, you know, we had great benefits there. She told me something that I never forgot, even though I don't see her anymore. She said, if you don't like the monk fruit, oh, Maria doesn't like it. Yeah, you got to experiment with some stuff. But she said if you struggle with, you know, weighing yourself, she said, weigh yourself every day. And I know it sounds crazy, but it kind of takes the sticker shock, if you will. Okay, Mona says the video's fine. Try refreshing. Hopefully that helps. Y'all know I struggle stream over here. Struggle stream. Struggle cook sometimes. Struggle eat. But I'm here. I did the first 40 years on the SAD, the standard American diet. So the next 40 years, I'm going to be here cooking up these, what did Crystal Light say? Delicious meals with a healthy twist. All right, dear class. So you can see just regular apples. If you got more money than time, buy the apples already sliced. You can do them with the skin on or the skin off. Any apple. If you like a little tart, Granny Smith, this would be great in here because we're going to sweeten it. These might be Honeycrisp. I don't know. I buy what's on sale. Okay, no problem, Val. All right. So I'm using the little mini cast iron because I'm just doing a portion for me. If you're making a big batch, use the big one. So I'm going to put this on my cooktop. I'm coming back to the story. Y'all know I'm all over the place here, but I'm going to tell you what I'm doing and why. All you need is butter and brown sugar. It's a 2-ingredient recipe. Of course, I'm going to add a few extra things that are optional, but butter and brown sugar. So for my test results, did I even say that? I don't even know. I'm seeing a metabolic specialist. I've been tested for food sensitivities. For me, that was a cheek swab and some hair samples. So I have a list on the fridge of the foods that I can have and foods that I have to avoid. So all of these recipes, you can make the full flavor version for yourself, for your family. I will always do my substitutes. Ah, the cast iron sounds good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, you got to season it. You got to season it. Y'all, I used to be scared of cast iron. Here's the thing. I use the cast iron when I run the dishwasher. I don't know if this is y'all, but when I run the dishwasher, hey Shafit, thank you for being here. But thank you. I feel like my pots always look janky. I may actually be a proper cook one day. And this little cast iron was one that came in like a little Christmas gift set with some cookie dough and like a little red ribbon, you know, the little cookie things. And I'm like, I'm not eating the cookies, but I cook for one because, you know, the boys are usually gone. So I like, you know, something like this. And Maria, this is great to cook and serve out of or cook and eat out of, right? You know, just put a little gripper on here. But for your cast iron care, here's my hack. Y'all know I'm not a professional. When I run my dishwasher, because I actually use my dishwasher to wash dishes, I grew up washing dishes by hand. It looks seasoned. Okay, it looks well seasoned. Oh, yay, thank you for that. When I run my dishwasher, it makes the sink water really hot. I mean, I get hot water anyway, but I wait until I run the dishwasher and then I get in there just with this little, I don't use the Brillo pad or whatever. I don't know, some little dollar store Rubbermaid, just a little bristle thing, and I get underneath the hot water and I just get all of that butter and brown sugar and everything up. It comes up really well with hot water. This has got, like you see, it's got little straight edge here. So if I have a little burnt piece, I can go in there and scrape, but I don't use the Brillo pad. For me, with very hot water, so be careful, but just hold this underneath the water from the faucet and get up in there. And then while, of course, paper towel it dry, and you know, once you wash it and paper towel it dry, you're going to see a little bit of the brown, like it's starting to rust. But because I'm using very hot water, and you know, cast iron retains heat very well, so while it's still warm, this is my hack. Cooking spray. I just get my regular cooking spray. This is my coconut oil. I just use a refillable bottle. Hopefully links are in the description. So this is the same oil that I cook with. I guess you could use Pam or whatever, but you know, it's got that extra stuff. Literally, I just pour the oil in here and this makes it like a spray. And I literally like just spray it while it's still warm from the hot water. I spray the front, I spray the back, I spray the handle. I just get it, you know, I don't go in there and everything. I just kind of like Afro Sheen. Okay, maybe I'm old. But anyway, I spray it while it's still warm, and then I just kind of, you know, let it sit. So the oil kind of like after the shower, how you know the oil sinks into your skin. So I put the oil on it, and then that's it. I put it up. So hopefully that helps. Thank you everyone for being here. All right, butter and brown sugar. And I do that for the big ones and the small ones. I do the same for everything. All right, so let's put this on here. Turn it on. I would say medium, slightly medium low. This little cooktop gets hot fast. And then of course the cast iron will, you know, heat up all over. So I'm gonna put some butter in the pan. Butter in the pan. So again, my test results reveal that I can't have cow dairy. So y'all have seen me use this Delamere goat's butter. Link should be in the description, but this is a UK brand. You can get it at Whole Foods. I order online in bulk. Looks like butter, cooks like butter, tastes like butter. Some of y'all have tried it and said you like it. It's been a godsend because, you know, for me, dairy is very inflammatory. I have a lot of joint pain when I eat off my plan, leg cramps and all that stuff. I don't know why, it's just my body. So this is the butter. You can see, just looks like butter. I'm just gonna cut a pat. Y'all, I eyeball everything. So I'm gonna put this in the pan, maybe more than I need. Yeah, I'll break it in half. I was wilding out yesterday. So what I'm trying to do, yes. I just want enough butter to coat the pan. So I move the pan around just to make sure there's no dry spots or hot spots so it doesn't burn. I don't need like a river of butter, but you see how fast it goes from like solid to melted to foaming. Then brown sugar. This is the substitute that I'm using, Swerve. They have a brown sugar version here. They also have a table sugar version and a powdered sugar version. Link should be in the description. Amazon, Walmart. 0 calories. Gives you the brown sugar experience without the sugar. Got sneakers on. I need to pick my feet up so I don't sound like a farm animal. Get it together, Maggie. All right. So I'll show you guys. This is the Swerve brown sugar substitute. Ooh. I'm gonna put that in with the butter. Just gonna stir it around a little bit. It's gonna melt down on its own. You could stop there, but I like warming spices, so I'm gonna do some cinnamon. Oof, turn this down, y'all. So this is our butter and brown sugar. A little cinnamon. Ooh, it smells good. Cinnamon and butter. So just a little butter bath. And then I also like nutmeg, completely optional. But this is a great way to, you know, have a little fresh fruit. I like thinking of it as like a crustless apple pie. If I weren't fasting, you know, I would do the whipped cream and graham crackers so you can get a little crunch. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay the apples down on the flesh side around the pan. Okay, and I'm just gonna let it sit and sizzle in the butter bath. Get a nice brown, medium low, low. Depending on how soft you want your apples, I don't know, 7 minutes. I'll take it out and look at it. Once I get that nice caramelization, then I'll turn it on the other side. If you still want some bite to the apple, like al dente, cook it less time. All right. Get these doing. Then I'll do my fried eggs. Let me see if I can get that chicken in the air fryer. I don't know if I feel like fighting with that bird, but it's been marinating. Oh, I didn't talk about the egg fast, y'all. Okay. So, nutritionists said, weigh yourself every day. That way you can kind of get over the sticker shock of the number on the scale. Okay? So I just started doing that. Even, you know, before I had started this journey and I had, you know, was at my heavier weight, brush my teeth, weigh myself, brush my teeth, weigh myself, just every morning because I knew how much I weighed. And what that did is I kind of got over the, oh my gosh. And then two, what it showed me is that, you know, our weight fluctuates all the time, but you can get in front of it before it starts going in the wrong direction. So I'll give myself 3 pounds before I'm like, okay, I need to cut back. You know, 1 to 2 pounds, okay, fine. But once I see an uptick of 3, I'm kind of like, I need to cut back. Let me get the tongs and see how these are looking. Mm. Apple fresh, apple with peanut butter, apple with goat cheese or cream cheese. Lots of options. Mm. So just sitting in the butter bath, you see how we have that kind of brown? I'm going to turn it to the other side. I'm going to turn all of them and then just let them kind of sit. So it's almost like a little sear of butter and brown sugar. And then you can turn I'm going to turn it down even more. Once you get that nice little coating on there, I'll show you guys. And then you just let them kind of sit and cook low and slow. So you get the flavor on there. Everything I make, sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. I know Lead Attorney likes his with ice cream. So this is what we've got so far. You could do them plain, hot. You could do them whipped cream. Even if you wanted to make this and then put, Alex, my youngest, wants me to put it into like a store-bought pie crust and then just put like a pie crust over it and bake it like an apple pie. You know, hey, do what works for you. Okay, so we're gonna let these kind of simmer in the butter bath and then I'll take them out and do my fried eggs and get that chicken in there. You haven't weighed yourself, Maria? Yeah, I know. Y'all, look, we all struggle with something. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I have all the answers. Y'all can see. That's why I come on here every day. Y'all can see. But so weighing myself every day, I realized, okay, I know how much I weigh. Y'all, baby step, but that was the first step. So when I saw my metabolic specialist, and she took one look at me and she's like, "You're not really that big. You just have a lot of inflammation." And I had never heard that before because I always believed the lie, big bone, big girl, plus size. I'm down to I'm out of plus size now. I can just wear like large and extra large. I want to get down to like medium and large. I'm not petite. I'm 5'7", so I'm never going to be like, super small. But I got a little ways to go. So when I started my journey, I started weighing myself. I mean, not started. I just continued weighing myself every day like I had been. And one of the things that I realized, now we know when we eat off plan that the scale is going to do what it's going to do. But one of the things that I realized that was really frustrating when I was eating like really well on plan, what I noticed is that my weight did not just go down like a slope, like steady. I will hold my weight and then I'll drop 2 or 3 pounds. And then I'll hold my weight and then drop 2 or 3 pounds. And I'm used to it now, but I'm not going to lie. It's very frustrating when you're really trying to eat well. I'm just turning the apples just to make sure I get that nice golden brown. I'll show you guys what I have. Ooh, I love the color. And interestingly enough, this apple is like starting to turn like a yellow. The skin is losing its red as it cooks. Oh well, I'm going to eat it. But anyway, that can be really frustrating when you know you're eating well and the scale is not moving. You're like, and sometimes people will give up. But you guys know the story that this for me is not just about, getting to a smaller size or dress size or anything like that. It's really about health for me. So eating well, I do that to stay healthy, and the weight is coming off as a byproduct. Just browning my apples, low, medium, low. And so the metabolic specialist said, would you be open to an egg and apple fast to kind of kickstart the metabolism and get the weight back moving again? And I was like, what is that? And so what it is for one day, and never consecutively, but for one day, all you eat are eggs and apples. Or if you can't have apples, you can do eggs and strawberries. I'm doing apples today. You can have 8 or 9 apples. So if you eat 3 meals a day, no, 8 or 9 eggs. I'm sorry, slow down, Maggie. So if you eat 3 meals a day, like 3, 3, and 3, or 2, 3, 3. I eat 2 meals a day, so I'll probably do like 4 and 4. And then you can have, like an apple or 2 with each meal so that you don't get hungry. Just gives you some natural sugar, some fiber, some protein, and lets your body kind of, I don't want to say detox. Y'all, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a home cooker. But it lets your body kind of process through some of the other stuff that may be floating around. Yeah, you take pics. Yeah. Hey, I do. I'm taking pictures at 25-pound increments. So yeah, I need to take my 75-pound pics. Um, but yeah, the scale can drive you crazy. But I'm kind of numb to it now. I know. Like yesterday, I took the day off to enjoy like a little Mother's Day brunch, and I did. I had this wine. I had English muffins. I had real cream cheese and real jelly. It was great, but I just want to kind of get my body to get right back into weight loss mode. So that's what the egg and apple fast is. I do it once a week, usually on the weekends when I'm, just having kind of a slow day. But I did it on Mother's Day, Sunday. I did eggs and apples or eggs and berries. I can't remember. And then I'm doing it again today. So I'll do it when I am, having a holiday or going on vacation. I'll fast before and I'll fast after, just so that I really don't lose my momentum and progress. All right, so let me show you guys what we have. I think I'm going to take these off and just let them sit. I'm good with the color. So I want to fight that chicken. But I've had a chicken marinating for a couple days, so I really need to get at it. So were the truffles amazing? They were amazing, and they were just for me, and I did not share. I had every day. It was a little 6-pack box, and they were so good. Oh, I'm sorry, Maria. I can have any beverage. So water, coffee, tea. I haven't made my coffee yet. Unsweet tea, my Zevia sodas, sugar-free, calorie-free, sweetened with stevia. Just no cheese. I can put creamer in my coffee, but nothing else that breaks the fast. So yeah, I can drink my water, tea, coffee. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Amethyst, do you mean frustrating when the scale doesn't move? Mm-hmm. But y'all, this journey, and look, I am not the food police, so don't let me preach to you. But I have accepted, for me to be successful, this is this is like what I need to do for the rest of my life. So I'm taking my time. This is actually year 3 for me, and I'll get there when I get there. I know people that drop 100 pounds in 90 days. Okay, not 90 days, but you know what I mean. I'm not trying to do that. Maria, no ma'am, no sir. We're doing a fried egg today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Miles, maybe give it a try. And again, do what works for you. I'm just sharing what works for me. But I weigh myself before and after the fast. And it's always like, a couple pounds. And that's helpful if the scale hasn't been moving. So I'm eating a raw apple. I'm making the fried apples, Lead Attorney's fried apples. Um, because the sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. Let's see if we can get that chicken in the rotisserie. I'm scared of it. I don't want to mess up myself. But I gotta get in there. I don't want to waste the food. So many gadgets. I know, doesn't it look like a medieval torture device? We're gonna rotisserie our chicken, and then I'm gonna fry these eggs. All right, y'all. So the apples are coming out, and I'm just gonna let them sit over here on the counter because, especially in the cast iron, they'll continue to cook and soften, and I'm fine with the color. So I'll show you guys what I have. see if I can fight this bird. I'm gonna do some meal prep. Yeah, when the weight is just maintaining, I know what you mean. But you know, hey, this is a journey. Nobody wants to hear that. We all do it. I'm guilty of it too. When you see somebody who's lost weight, and I've shared my before pictures, y'all can see them on Instagram. You can see them on my community tab. You know, I have nothing to hide. This is me, and it's been a struggle. Um, I'm very happy with the progress that I've made, but I want to keep the weight off. I don't want to just lose the weight. Okay, so Maria, how many apples in the day? 1 to 2 with each meal. So like 5 or 6 apples and 8 or 9 eggs. And that's it. So you guys can see our apples are sitting in the butter bath. I'll just turn this off and keep it on the stovetop. I'll come to do my eggs in a minute, but let's see if we can get this chicken in there. And I'll share with you guys my meal prep hack. My oldest is actually home this week. He's finishing out the semester with Dad, but Dad is out of town. So Marcus, the swimmer, is with me. Yeah. So I'm going to get started on having some extra protein for him. In my second live stream today, I'm going to do cooking for the kids. I'll do some barbecue chicken for him, some rice and some peas. So kind of using amethyst leftovers. And I'll show you guys some, little hacks you can do to cook ahead of time for the family. Okay, so my air fryer, links are in the description. One of the things I love about it is it has a rotisserie function. So I got a whole chicken in the last giveaway. And so you see me do it from time to time. I'm actually going to thread this through the chicken and put it in the rotisserie so it can cook. That way you can have, extra protein if you or somebody needs it. And I say use what you have, but they say if you can get a whole chicken, I don't know, maybe it's better because you know where all the parts came from. Use what you have. Let me take my watch and jewelry off. We're gonna get in this bird, put some gloves on, and I've used it to make a roast, and I've used it to make what is that thing the prime rib? Oh, excellent. Oh, I forgot, y'all. We got some unboxing to do out of aluminum foil. I got stuff. Let's do that first. So quick tip with the apples, if you're going to be doing the fried apples, I did them first. Eggs won't take long at all. So I've eaten one whole apple and I'm going to eat these fried apples with my eggs, and then I'll place another order and get another basket of apples. Yes. So I placed some stuff. I needed foil. I wonder which one is the foil. You guys know I'm always talking about my delivery services when I run out of stuff. Walmart Plus, Amazon Prime, shipped. Okay, let me move my apples out of the way so I don't put packaging fluff on them. I'm just gonna put them behind me. But you guys can see I've turned them off and I'm just letting them sit here. They're nice and warm. And butter, brown sugar. So we'll call them lead attorneys, fried apples. So they'll stay warm in the cast iron. All right. I love the delivery services because they keep me out of the stores because I'm bad with impulse shopping. I know this about myself. And it helps me keep the ingredients that I need on hand so that I stay on track. Uncle Stu's in the house. Hello, Uncle Stu. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, please check out Uncle Stu. He did an amazing interview of me, and he keeps finding little clips. I got to figure out how to do that. My sons don't know it, but when school is out, I'm putting them to work. They're going to help me with all this tech stuff. I just turn on the iPad and start recording. Y'all know I'm old. You use coconut milk and cashew milk with black pepper. Is this on what? Chicken? Rice? Or what? That sounds amazing. We're going to do another like chicken and rice for my second meal today, but I'm just going to prep some chicken. Show you guys how, one of the ways I use my air fryer. So anyway, Walmart.plus. If there's a Walmart close to you, you may get them the same day. Like I told you, we have pollen where I live, so I keep allergy medicine in the car, downstairs, upstairs, just because we get the dusting. We get the dusting. So they're all about the same, $99 a year, 99 bottles. Did y'all used to sing that on the bus, or am I just old? 99 bottles. Why were we singing that as kids? 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around, 99 bottles of beer on the wall. 98 bottles of beer on the wall. High school band trips. I know I'm a nerd, but yes, please subscribe to Uncle Stu. Wonderful content creator, elder statesman in the community. Let's celebrate him for all that he does to help our community and represent us well. And that's what I want to do for you all. Y'all, I'm fighting this package. Represent myself well and represent you all well too. So Uncle Stu said I was elegant, so I want to stay elegant. I'm always taking classes and etiquette training and personal development. So finally, good grief. All right. So I needed some Reynolds wrap. We'll come back to the other boxes. I want to get this chicken in here while my mind is on it, because I'll clean my cooktop and bring that back in a sec. All right. So the air fryer that I have, which is I don't know, it's in the description, like Power XL, Walmart. You can get it Amazon, anywhere, about $100, maybe $150. What I like about it is that it's like an air fryer, like a little oven. I'm always cooking for one, so I like the little size instead of getting the big oven. You know, if I'm cooking for the family, like I cook for Amethyst on Saturday, I'll use the oven. But if it's just me, I'll use the air fryer. And then it has the little rotisserie feature, which is fun from time to time. So since I'm going to be rotisserieing this chicken, I'm going to line the little drip tray with foil. Yes, Uncle Stu, thank you for being here. We're so happy to have you. Absolutely. Thank you for all that you do and who you are and your beautiful bride. All right. So I'm going to line the bottom with foil for easy cleanup. This is optional, but y'all know chicken is messy. So this is a little drip tray. This is what some of that cast iron looks like, right? Yeah. Scraping it. So I just always line with foil for easy cleanup. Okay. Diaper changing songs. Oh, I remember those days. The boys are almost 13 and 15 now. It's been a long time since diaper changes. But I remember I thought I was never going to not change diapers, but we all get through it. But family is important, and it's just the circle of life, and we need to celebrate each other. Tomorrow is never promised, and so as long as I'm able, I'll be here cooking for you. All right, I'm going to get my gloves on and get that bird out. I keep plastic gloves in the house, especially handling raw meat. Optional, but I just like to not get it underneath my fingers. My manicures don't last long, but I try, So, all right, so I got this chicken frozen. It came in one of the giveaway boxes. I've told you guys about that. But a hack that I have for marinating and thawing at the same time, I've done this with fish, shrimp, chicken, basically any frozen meat, and I'll show you. All right, so let me get it out of the fridge. Oh dear. Raw chicken is so messy, but it's gonna be good. I just got a little mess to clean up. I did put it down on I put it down on a towel. Do better than me. Next time I should have put it on this little tray so that I don't have any spillage. So this is a large Ziploc bag. You know the Ziploc bags, we can get them in sandwich size, quart, snack size, gallon size. Take a look because they also have them in 1.5 and 2 gallon sizes. The large sizes, I'll give you a little tip. I actually got this from the boys when they were in, I know those days fly by so fast. The boys used to be in Boy Scouts, and their scoutmaster had them pack these large Ziploc bags for travel and for camping. I don't camp, you already know. But when they're out in the woods doing whatever Boy Scouts do, when they pack their clothes, the dirty clothes, they put them in these like 1.5 or 2 gallon Ziploc bags so it doesn't mess up your luggage. You can buy them. That might be what this is. Hold up. I'll tell you. So I use them in the kitchen when I have, large, chicken or something that won't fit in a gallon. And then also, here's another travel hack. Who wants to help change pull-ups? Y'all, I remember those days and them big blowout days and having to do a whole wardrobe change with the baby coming out the side, coming up the back. One day I will be Granny Maggie, but not anytime soon. But yes, when you're traveling, you can also use the large Ziploc bags to pack your, or get travel bags. You know, they make, over here fighting this thing, you know they make travel bags reusable so you can be sustainable. But we pack, like if we're gone for 5 days, I'll give the boys like 5 Ziploc bags, gallon, put your, top, bottom, underwear, and socks in a Ziploc bag. So when we're at the hotel or wherever we're going and it's time to go, you grab the bag, what you're wearing today goes in there. Especially, you can reuse some stuff, that's fine. But especially if you're going somewhere in the summer months where they're going to get all hot and sweaty, then you just have your 5 Ziploc bags, 5 days worth of clothes. Then when you take off those clothes, you take them off and put them in that Ziploc bag. It just makes it, easy to pack. Yes. All right, so you can see here, hefty jumbo storage slider, the 2.5 gallon. So everybody knows the gallon and then the 2.5 one. So you can see this is a lot bigger than just a regular gallon size. Just gives you some extra space. Oh, TLA and all his voice changes. I know, I love the falsetto, right? Okay, so that's what this is right here. This was a frozen chicken, and I used one of the big Ziploc bags. So what I did is I took it out of the wrapper, and then I put it completely frozen into the big Ziploc bag. And then, y'all see all those spices back there? Uncle Stu was like, she got all these spices? I overbuy. When I need a recipe, or when I'm making a recipe, I buy everything, and I really should check to see if I have it first. Amethyst saw that cumin. But what I do, this is nice. I'll show you guys. I put the whole, I don't know if y'all can see that. I'm going to take it out. I put the whole seasoning inside the bird, outside the bird. Basically, I put the frozen bird in there, frozen shrimp, whatever, and I dump the whole thing in here while it's frozen, seal it up, and then I put it in the fridge to thaw out for a day or two, depending on what it is. And then from time to time, I may go in there and just kind of massage as it melts, not melts, thaws down, so that I get all of that marinade onto the bird or the shrimp or whatever. And y'all, don't clown me, but this thing was so frozen, I couldn't get the little giblets out. So you can save that for your soups or stews, but I'll show you guys. So you can see the chicken has been sitting in that. I don't know if this is buttery steakhouse or beer can chicken, but I just put one, like literally the whole container in here. So that's trash. All right. Let's see if I can make this work. So what I'm supposed to do, so as it thaws, it marinates. You can do that with liquid marinade, barbecue sauce, Italian dressing, anything you like, whatever you like. All right, so here's what I'm supposed to do. Let me take this torture device apart. So it's got these little prong things that hold the meat in place. They slide off the edge. So you thread this rod through the bird. Sorry, bird. All right. It's a big one. It's a big one. So I'm going right through the cavity of the bird. And then to hold it in place, these, I don't know what they're called. They go, the rod has these like little grooves. I don't know if you can see, like one here and one here. So that's where the little screws go onto. So it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit of a job to get it together. But once you get it assembled and you put it in the, oh my gosh, my Instagram. I don't know, I get kicked out of my own live streams. Once you get it through, then you can just literally put it inside the, what's it called? Air fryer. All right, I just got my hands in this bird, trying to get it. It's a little hard to see, you kind of feel for that groove. Okay, so I got one. Then let me do the other one. I'm going in on the other side. So these little pointy pieces go into the flesh of the chicken, but it just holds it in place so you can cook the whole chicken. And then it actually rotates if this bird isn't too big, but if it is, oh well, it rotates in the air fryer. So I got one side done. You got to kind of push that into the flesh. But especially if you're going to be, you know, serving a lot, then you have like a whole chicken. You know, you can cut chicken breast over a salad. I'm going to stand this bird up. I think this would actually work good with, like, you know, something small like a Cornish hen or something a little bit more delicate. But we got it. All right, so now I'm going to see if I can get this over into the air fryer. So my air fryer has the different like level shells that I put the trays on. It's also got a little groove in the middle, kind of like when you take your car to the car wash and they say put it in neutral and then you put it in and it kind of sinks down into that thing and then takes you through the car wash. Do I stew the carcass after? I don't know if I understand. Are you talking about like shred the meat off and then use the bones for stock? Amethyst wants more children. Have some for me. Maggie is done. Let me see if I can get this and then wash my hands and get this over there, and then just let me know what you mean about the stew the carcass. Alexa, show this kitchen hack. Yeah, my boys are 22 months apart. We planned for both of them back to back before we knew what we were getting ourselves into. And I asked my, now divorced, amicably divorced, but I asked my ex-husband, and at the time I was like, okay, it's up to you. Do you want a third? We can try again if you want. And he said, no, we have 2 boys done and dusted. But I come from a family of, 2 kids, just me and my brother, and my ex-husband comes from a family, just him and his brother. So we stopped at 2, but God bless y'all. Please have some more for me. Okay, Miles. Okay, I see the comment. I just got the chicken in my hands. I'm going to see if I can put, if you see the little, they're not little, but you can see the, I don't know what it's called, sticking out of the bird. I'm going to see if I can get it onto the air fryer. I really think that chicken is too big to turn, but I'm going to wash my hands and try it anyway. It does shrink as it cooks, so it's just supposed to rotate around the spit. It's supposed to go in a particular way. I think I put it in the wrong way. I just want to catch it before it gets too hot. Sorry, y'all. All right, finally, it's turning. It's going to be, I'm going to let it do its thing. But anyway, let me wash my hands. All right, let me clean this up, make my eggs. I'll sit down for a few minutes. Well, maybe not. I'll just stand and eat. I haven't forgotten about you, Miles. Anytime I do raw chicken, I just want to clean really well. I got one more package. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, just in case anybody was wondering, the air fryer also comes with this attachment. You can see I haven't used it. Oh, I'm just using it for storage. If you're making like French fries or chicken tenders or anything, you put this basket in there and it rotates and it cooks the food inside this little basket. Our apples look good and they're still warm. Not too hot to hold, but warm. Oh. All right, let's put our things away. We'll do one quick. These are the little trays for the air fryer. So for me, it's pretty versatile. You live in New York, but you're a country girl. You render and save your meat fat. Yes, I know people who save their bacon fat, and we did the chicken fat in the arroz con pollo. Okay, so let me go back. Miles had a question. After you removed the meat from the bird and you make stock with the chicken bones, you did that last meat and you made homemade egg drop soup. Oh, left the restaurant stuff in the dust. I bet it was so good. I don't make my own chicken stock. I could, but yeah, that's basically what you do. You could boil the chicken, save the bones. That's the kind of stuff that my mom does. That's why they say Maggie's not cooking. She's just opening cans and boxes. Most of the meals that I make, and I told Suzette Speaks this during our interview, most of the meals that I make are like 30 minutes or less. You know, I know my live streams take a while because I'm, explaining and, to you all and doing my introduction and whatnot. But when I went to my parents for Mother's Day, Mom was out on the back porch. She was making like this African spicy stew, shito, and it's like it's got to cook for hours, and you go out and stir it from time to time. I don't know. I'm just like, I take some shortcuts that work for me, but I'm definitely familiar with boiling the bones to make stock. I just don't do it. I do buy the chicken broth in the container, but that's some really good chicken noodle soup too when you boil so good. I believe you. Maybe I'll have like one of them 6 or 8 hour live streams one day. I did see somebody cleaning my counters. Y'all know I'm a student and lead attorney, and one of the things that he told us to do in his course is make sure you know like what your competition is doing or what other people in your type of live streams are doing. I need some paper towels. One moment. And so honestly, I struggled. I mean, you guys know that there's so much online cooking. That's not hard to find. But cooking live online, so when I searched like live cooking, it was actually kind of creepy. Like people were cooking things that were alive. You know how like they cook like lobsters and frogs, and like in Japan especially, sometimes they cook the octopus and the fish that are still, amethyst, I love my air fryer, that are still alive, y'all. So I was like, okay, that's not the type of live cooking I was talking about. But I did see a few people. Let me know if y'all see anybody. I definitely want to study my craft, right? You're never going to be a master of everything. All right, counters are clean. Let me wash my hands again. But my point in that is I did see somebody doing like a live Thanksgiving cooking, but it was like this y'all wouldn't be on here for 6 or 8 hours. I know sometimes, people have those long live streams where they're going on and on. Number one, I'm hungry. I'm surprised y'all stick around for this. We'll stay on 10 more minutes. I'm gonna make some fried eggs, eat, and then I've got work and a pickup. All right, back to the cooktop. Just need to clean it. But I love what we do here because we can talk to each other and get ideas in real time. Chicken, it ain't moving. I'll deal with that later. Okay, it was trying to move, but it's just too big for the air fryer. But I love my air fryer. I use it for everything. Okay, let's get the other cast iron and fry some eggs. Not bad. All right, so I'm just gonna do eggs in the goat's butter. I still have the pat from earlier, so I'm gonna put that down just so I have enough in the pan. You can fry your eggs in oil. I just like the brown and the flavor that you get from butter. Completely optional. All right, let me get my eggs. And I'll make a coffee and we'll be done. I actually have an iced coffee, even better. Alright, so same thing. We're getting our butter to melt down in the pan, just so we have a nice coating. Don't want any dry spots, don't want any hot spots. The only thing is cast iron, it is heavy. Alright, so I'm doing medium, low. I don't know how you all like your fried eggs. I like them over medium to over well. I know some people like them over hard, but alright, so we've got our butter melted. I'm just using regular whole eggs, regular Publix brown eggs. And I'm gonna do 4 all in the pan together. If your skillet is hot, that's a good way to keep the eggs from spreading too thin. Mine is not too hot. Could have been hotter. But especially if you're working on a griddle or something that doesn't have raised sides, try to let the butter or oil get hot enough so that they keep their shape. Alright, so I got 3. That's fine. Wash my hands again. I'm gonna go ahead and crack my yolks. I don't like the, I mean, it's not I don't like them, but I like them kind of flat. I'll use the small one. So I just use the little tip of the spatula and I just pop the top of the yolk so that it flattens a little bit. I'll show you what I have. Then just salt and pepper. All right, a little salt and pepper. Season up high so you get good distribution. You can put whatever seasoning you want on them, but on my egg fast, No cheese today. No cream today. Just gonna let these cook. Put them in a plate. So let's make this iced coffee. I'm gonna try one of my apples. Good morning, Leanne. Thank you for coming to class. Making fried apples and fried eggs. I'm recovering from yesterday's little splurge. So you guys can see with the fried apples, I left the skin on, but you can see how it's got nice and wrinkly and soft. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh. And when you let them cool, the butter and brown sugar kind of caramelizes, gives it a little crunch. Mm. Sorry. What I was trying to show you, the inside of the apple is still, you know, got some character to it. Hey, Roxy. Hey, Wally. Wally always coming in here looking. Oh, let me turn my eggs, y'all. I'll show you what I got. Just 3 fried eggs on this for my egg and apple fast. That's all I'm eating today. So let me go ahead and turn them over. I just put butter in the pan. You can cook yours with oil. Let's see. If I were really good, I could just get the whole thing to flip over like a pancake. But I'm not doing that today because I actually want to stay looking kind of presentable. So we've got 1 fried egg. I'm going to turn it over. Got the nice crispy buttery bottom. Yes, thank you for, hey Maria. Thank you for liking the video if you like what I'm doing. So I'm just cooking, and again, for anybody who just joined, about once a week or anytime I go off plan or splurge, I do an egg and apple fast or an egg and strawberry fast. I've got a rotisserie in the air fryer that is too big to turn. The chicken's in there, so I'll just let it cook down, but it's supposed to be rotating. I don't think I have enough clearance, but that's okay. We'll roast that chicken in there and do something else. Good protein. You can, you know, cook it, put it over a salad, stir fry, whatever. Cook the whole bird. All right, so I'm gonna turn this off. Let my eggs just kind of solidify. So my 3 fried eggs, and fried apples. I would just eat them out of this cast iron, but I want to be elegant for you, so I will plate them. But I would say these are over medium. I'm using the spatula to just kind of tap the yolks to see if they're still kind of jiggly or if they're more solid. Okay, and then y'all know about my Panera subscription, unlimited beverages. I just get coffee, tea, and I always get them unsweet because I use my own sugar-free sweeteners. So I'm gonna get some skinny syrups. I'm doing mocha today. Sugar-free, calorie-free, flavor burst, very concentrated. A little goes a long way. They don't need refrigeration. I keep them in the car, the house, the purse. So I order all my beverages unsweet and then I sweeten them myself. You can save a lot of calories from beverages and condiments. So when you're out, you get your McDonald's dollar iced tea, ask for it unsweet. They do make the unsweet. Sometimes you have to ask because they're not going to advertise it. So what I'll do is I'll get it, you know, through the drive-through or whatever if I'm with the kids. And I do have almond milk in here. So iced coffee with almond milk. Everything I do is pretty much dairy-free, sugar-free, and gluten-free. So I just take off the top. I'll do this, you know, in the car, in the cup holder. Get my mocha. They have vanilla, they have caramel, they have whatever flavor. I'm running low, so usually I get more than that. You know I like it sweet. I'm gonna get it all because I'm greedy. Egg drop soup sounds. Oh, chicken salad on crackers. Yeah. Oh yeah, the gluten-free crackers that I have. But you know, you can do whatever crackers. Absolutely, that'd be a good snack. I'm just gonna stir a little bit. I know it's not gonna be sweet enough. Almost, but not enough. But I have more. I've been dying for this one. I love coconut. So y'all saw the haul when I got this from TJ Maxx. So I'm gonna do a coconut mocha. Oh. $3.99 at TJ Maxx. Go to the back of the store where they have the home goods. I got about 12 of these in different flavors. Who cracks you up? Me? Y'all, I get excited about food and beverages. You know what I mean? I shared with you all, I've always struggled with weight, and I just, had a bad relationship with food. That's what I told Uncle Stu when he interviewed me. And it's like, I thought I could either love the food that I was eating and not like how I looked, or like how I look, but not like the food that I was eating. So I got some mocha, put some coconut syrup, guilt-free, 0 sugars, 0 calorie. These are the pump syrups that give you all that sugar in the coffee shops. Put the top on it, because I know it's going to be good. Make your own. I've been told, even by coffee snobs, I'm a pretty good barista. So now I have my iced coffee coconut mocha. Oh, oh, Maria, I love you too. Miles, I love you too. And my finds. Okay. That bird is still sitting there, and he is going to sit there. I'm just going to plate, and we are done. All right. For my egg and apple fast, 3 fried eggs, fried in goat butter. Use whatever you like. And Lead Attorney's fried apples. I feel like I should put them in a container so that I don't lose any of the butter and brown sugar. Of course, if you don't have time for this, yesterday when I was on the run, or the other day, boiled eggs and a whole apple. It doesn't have to be fancy, but I'm fancy. Why be regular when you can be extra? Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Wally. So we've got our fried apples and our fried eggs. I'm not even going to pull up a chair. I'm just going to sit here and eat. We're going to wrap up. Wally says I can have it the way that I like. Thank you so much. But I cooked the fried apples. I'm eating them plain. Butter and brown sugar, or goat butter and brown sugar substitute for me. Y'all. Whole fruit. A real apple. Add almond whipped cream. That's what it went down my apron. I'm eating it anyway, but now I'm upset. Hold up. Wardrobe. I got to get this stain off, y'all. See, that's why Nana says, take lady bite. See, that's what I get for dancing. You see? Oh my gosh. Y'all. Oh, I know. See, if this were a real cooking show, we'd cut to commercial and I'd come back with a whole new top on. Why wear an apron? Okay. I'm going to keep this on for my second live stream. I am so embarrassed. All right. That's what I get for dancing and standing. I was just trying to show you that it's still a whole apple. Somebody wanted that apple. Y'all, you see? See? Try to be elegant. That's okay. We're going to get it together. Oh, I didn't even take a pic. Now I got to move the food to the corner of the plate so it looks like nobody hungry ate it. Dexley's revenge. You see that? See that? That's what I get. Y'all, I don't know if this is going to go get posted. It just looks so like massacred. Oh my gosh. Or maybe if I zoom in on two pieces. I gotta took a day off and see what happens. Coffee's good though. Oh my God. Should have sat down. Should have taken small lady bites. All right, y'all. I'm just going to, I'm so mad right now, but it's fine. I'm hungry. What did Mom say? I know y'all laughing at me. And my chicken's not turning. Just trying to move fast so I can get my stuff done. Ladylike bites. Yep. If I stop eating like a trucker, my etiquette coach is going to be like, that's what you get. Before the billions, right on time. I'm just going to lower myself. Oh, you made a smoothie. Yummy. It's starting to get warm, y'all. This is going to be smoothie weather. Fresh fruit, yogurt or plant-based yogurt, ice. The skinny syrups are great in smoothies. Yeah, Maria, it's time to eat. Hello, hello, hello. We're wrapping up. I'm just doing my eggs and apples with my plate strategically placed. All right, but I will be doing, I think, barbecue chicken, rice and peas, rice and green peas. I'm not an island girl. I'm an African girl, but my son is home this week, so I'll be cooking for him. Let me scroll back and see if I missed anything. It's food. So today, again, on the egg and apple fast, kickstarting my metabolism, and then tomorrow I'll be back on the regular. Maria, I saw that you have the Ready Whip. I need to place my order. You can get whipped cream made from almond milk and coconut milk. If you're vegan or trying to be plant-based or you can't have cow dairy, it's actually really good. Roxy, remind me, what was my coffee tip? Oh! Always buy unsweet. Sweeten it yourself. I'm having a coconut mocha iced coffee. Doesn't that sound fancy? Yes, Maggie dance time. But see what happens when I try to dance holding this plate. Even cold, fried apples are excellent. I used Maria's tip and made a whole pan last week. They reheat well. So if you have a whole bunch of apples that are starting to go, slice them up, butter and brown sugar, or goat's butter and butter substitute for me. Brown sugar substitute for me. I use the Swerve today. Pan fry. or you can put on a foil lined tray and bake them. Just melt your butter, put your brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg into like a Tupperware or container, put the apples in and shake it like you would do a shake salad. So you get everything coated with the butter and brown sugar. Pour them out on a tray with parchment paper, almost done, parchment paper or aluminum foil, and bake them in the air fryer 20 minutes until they're, if you like them mushy, do softer. If you like them more firm, do longer. Thank you, Journey. Last tip, if you want to do the whole apple, core it. You may actually have an apple core. I didn't know I did. I'll show you. Get your butter and brown sugar, make it into a paste. So just get your butter, let it sit out for a little bit so that it softens up. It's not refrigerator cold. Mix it with your brown sugar, cinnamon, and nutmeg. I know, I had a spill. Oh my God, that is so, it's just water, it's gonna dry. Vegetable peeler, that's actually an apple core. You may have one of these. If this is your apple, go through the apple and then you just go around the core with this serrated part. Just keep turning around. It takes the whole core out and then you pull out the core. So the seeds and the stem are gone. Excuse me. So if this were an apple, you just want to kind of go in towards the core, go in, and then just use your hand to twist it around. And then you pull out the whole core. And then in that core that you've made, you can use your finger or a little spoon and smash in the butter and brown sugar, stuff it into the core, and then bake them, like have a line of baked apples. Put a little bit of water in the tray or the ramekin so it'll kind of steam, it'll melt. Bake it, fry it, whatever you like. All right, you guys, I think we've had enough. I'll be back on later today. I don't know when. Yes, but I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna let my shirt dry, pick up some giveaways, and I will see you guys later today. Thank you so much for being here. If you like what I'm doing, please like the video. I feel so much better. So I had 3 eggs and 2 apples, and then I will eat, maybe I'll do a French omelet. I haven't done the French omelet in a while. French omelet and some other kind of apple later today. And we'll do some barbecue chicken, rice, and peas for my son. All right, you guys. Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Thank you for being here. I got kicked out of Instagram, so I'll try that later. Bye, everyone.